Hey everyone, it's your friend miziicz from Archives Media, and today we're covering the top 5 single-player games from 2020. Since the beginning of time, humans have told stories around the campfire. Then, 500 years ago, humans started telling stories with books. Now that we're in the digital age, humans tell stories with video games. Single-player video games are the best medium for storytelling that humans have invented. Video games allow for a level of interaction and immersion that have never been experienced before. Before we were walked through stories and simply told about decisions and consequences. Now I'm forced to make decisions and live with the consequences. I get to live as a courier who was shot dead and left to die in the Mojave wasteland. I get to decide how to find my killer and how to recover my package. I get to decide who's my friend and who's my enemy, who's caused the help and who's caused the harm. Rather than just being a passive bystander, you become an active member in the plot. Let's get right into the top 5 single-player story games from 2020. Number 5. Doom Eternal. Sometimes after the events on Mars, Earth has become overrun with demonic forces, wiping out most of the planet's population under the now corrupted Union Aerospace Corporation. What remains of humanity has either fled Earth or joined the Armored Response Coalition, a resistance movement formed to stop the invasion, which has gone into hiding after suffering heavy losses. The Doomslayer, having previously been betrayed and teleported away by Dr. Samuel Hayden, returns with a satellite fortress controlled by the AI Vega to quell the demonic invasion by killing 4 Hell Priests. The priests serve a being known as Khan Maker, who seeks to sacrifice mankind. The Slayer teleports to the destroyed city and kills 2 Hell Priests, but the Khan Maker teleports the 2 remaining priests to unknown location, forcing the Slayer to continue searching. Number 4. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. The second Modern Warfare was one of the best games for the early 2010s. The multiplayer was a blast for trickshotters, casuals, and the esports community. Modern Warfare 2 also had a great story. The game follows Task Force 141, a special forces unit formed by Captain Price as they work side by side with the US Army Rangers to hunt Russian ultranationalists. Captain Price takes command of Task Force 141 and insists on ending the United States' war with Russia despite his general's orders to find Makarov, the leader of the Russian ultranationalists. After raiding a Russian port, Captain Price launches a ballistic missile towards Washington, D.C. and detonates it in the uppermost atmosphere. The resulting EMP blast disables all electronics on the eastern seaboard, giving the Americans a much-needed advantage. Soldiers fighting in D.C. narrowly avoid a bombing run of the Russian-occupied strategic structures by the Air Force, lighting green flares atop the White House to show that the city remains in American hands. Number 3. The Last of Us Part 2. Most of civilization has been destroyed by a mutant fungus which transforms its human host into aggressive creatures known as the Infected. 5 years ago, Joel Miller escorted the teenager Ellie, who is immune, to a hospital run by the Fireflies, a rebel militia, in hopes of developing a cure. Learning the Fireflies would kill Ellie to create a vaccine, Joel killed them and escaped with an unconscious Ellie, later lying that a cure was impossible. Now living in a settlement in Jackson, Wyoming, Joel confesses his guilt to his brother Tommy. Abby leads a member of the Washington Liberation Front militia to the outskirts of Jackson, seeking revenge against Joel for murdering her father, a Firefly surgeon. After Abby is rescued from Infected by Joel and Tommy, she takes them back to the Washington Liberation Front group. Meanwhile, Ellie and her girlfriend Dina leave Jackson in search of the brothers. Ellie enters the Washington Liberation Front camp to witness Abby beat Joel to death and swears revenge. Number 2. Black Mesa. Black Mesa is a third-party remake of Half-Life in the Source game engine. Originally published as a free mod in September 2012, the game was given approval by Valve for a commercial release. The player controls Gordon Freeman, a theoretical physicist working at the Black Mesa research facility. He is tasked to place a sample of an anonymous material into an anti-mass spectrometer for analysis, using the Mark IV hazardous environment vehicle suit to do so safely. However, the sample causes a resonance cascade, devastating the facility and creating an interdimensional rift to an alien dimension called Zen, bringing its alien creatures to Earth. Freeman survives the incident, finds other survivors, and is tasked to make his way to the surface to call for help. Upon reaching the surface, however, he finds that the facility is being cleansed of any living thing, human or alien, by the military. Freeman learns from surviving scientists that the only way to stop the alien invasion is to cross over to Zen and destroy the entity keeping the rift open. Number 1. Halo, the Master Chief Collection. The Master Chief Collection was originally released in 2014, but in 2020, it's being released on the PC. A lot of Xbox players have switched to PC, which is why I'm including it on this list. The Master Chief Collection follows the story of Master Chief Petty Officer John 117, or Master Chief. The Master Chief is a towering, biochemically and cybernetically enhanced super soldier raised and trained from an early age to be a weapon. He is almost faceless and has never been seen without his green armor and helmet. He is commonly referred to by his rank, Master Chief, rather than his given birth name or serial designation. Upon exiting slipspace, the Pillar of Autumn is attacked by the Covenant and crash lands on Halo, a ring-shaped megastructure. Master Chief escapes the ship via an escape pod upon landing on Halo. His first task is to find other survivors. While fighting the Covenant, Master Chief and Cortana learn that Halo was created by an ancient race, the Forerunners, as a last line of defense against an alien parasite called the Flood. The Covenant accidentally released the Flood, which begins to spread across the ring. At the request of the installation's resident AI 343 Guilty Spark, Master Chief receives the Index, a device used to activate the Halo's defenses and eliminate the Flood. However, Guilty Spark neglects to inform the Master Chief that Halo would accomplish this by destroying all sentient life in a vast radius, essentially starving the Flood. Cortana intervenes to prevent the activation of Halo. She and the Master Chief destroy it by detonating the Pillar of Autumn's fusion reactor core. The Master Chief and Cortana escape in a longsword spacecraft, believing they are the only survivors. Now that's just the first Halo game, Halo Combat Evolved. There are 3 more games and a prequel included in the Master Chief Collection. If you've never played the Halo series, I highly recommend giving the Master Chief Collection a try. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for making it to the end. It really helps out the channel. What would help even more is if you subscribed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Maybe you'd like my other video, Top 5 Most Overhyped Video Games. This has been your friend miziicz, and I hope you have a good day.